So the busier we are, the more we end up focusing on the immediate deadlines. And the more we focus on deadlines, the more we lose sight of our larger priorities, and then that's going to make tomorrow even busier, right? So it's a vicious cycle. Being busy ends up becoming a vicious cycle. Being stressed ends up becoming a vicious cycle that over the long term produces even more busyness, even more stress, even more anxiety. So what is the way to break out of this cycle? The way to break out of the cycle is really to ask yourself what is urgent in your life and what is important in your life. And during stressful times, all of us start focusing on the urgent rather than the important. And one of the ways you try and prioritize the important, one of the things I try and do in my personal life to prioritize the important, is I try and schedule my day, and I try and ask myself at the start of the day, what do I need to do that will help me in the long term? Don't start the day by saying, what is the deadline I need to get done today? What is the deadline I have to get done by this weekend? Ask yourself, when you wake up in the morning, what do I need to be happy, healthy 5 years from now? What do I need 10 years from now, 20 years from now, right? So if you wake up in the morning and say, what do I need 20 years from now? Perhaps the most important thing you need 20 years from now is to be alive 20 years from now. Right? And so you start the day by saying, what can I do to actually be healthier so I can get to that long term? Maybe you're exercising, maybe you're eating right, maybe you're doing some meditation, but you're asking yourself, what can I do that will help me over the long term? As you go through the morning, you start to focus on changes that actually have to be done on deadlines that are more immediate. So I try and organize my day so that by the time I'm getting to about 12 noon, that's when I start focusing on the deadlines that are immediately due on that day. And I believe that if you can do this, that if you can focus your attention first on the long term and then on the more immediate deadlines, by the time you get to tomorrow, tomorrow is going to end up being less stressful than today.